Just came home to watch Fnatic and MadLions play their 5th game. These last 5 minutes, I think the worst I've seen all season long from Fnatic. Absolutely criminal gameplay by them. I feel like they didn't understand at all how to play their team comp. So right now, they still have a really nice lead, which they should have, to be honest. They have 3 winning lanes if we look at the matchups, 3 winning lanes. They have Poppy, which is also really good versus Vi, so they have a lot of tools to get a lead. But their team comp, not cohesive at all. Meanwhile, MadLions team comp, very cohesive, very easy to play in the later game, scales well, front to back, really strong. So now the game gets a bit difficult, of course, because Dragon and Nasha spawn kind of at the same time. But what does Fnatic here decide to do? I think it's just not the right decision. First of all, you have 3 dragons and you can go for the soul. Why are we not fighting this soul right now? I think this is the last real chance for Fnatic to actually fight 5v5, because they have 3 items on Gwen, 3 levels ahead, also 3 items on mid, 3 items on AD carry. What does MadLions have right now? Nothing. The only thing they have is a strong Azir. Besides that, very far behind in every position. So I think Fnatic, they can fight 5v5 here for the soul. I think the soul is a big spike for them as well. I think they should go for it, but they decide against it, as we can see. So, okay, let's assume this is the correct decision and you want to give the dragon for the Nasha. This means you want to end the game with the Nasha, because you don't want to let Mad keep scaling. But then you have to play this all completely differently. So, first of all, what is Oscarinen doing here? If you want to play it like this and make this kind of hard decision for MadLions, where they have to decide what they want to do, Oscarinen should keep pushing bot lane and not whatever he's doing there. He's like wiggling around in his own jungle, not really doing anything. They can't decide do they want to fight actually or not. So this is all just really useless time waste. He should already push, he should already be kind of here and keep pushing the next wave. And then it depends on what MadLions is going to do. Gwen is one of the fastest turret pushers in the game, especially with 3 items, really fast. So she can threaten that, she can threaten the flank as well if like this whole situation keeps going for longer. You can still threaten the dragon, so you have a lot more options if you do it like that. And then it makes the decision hard for Mad. And then it comes down to what is Mad going to do. Let's say they think, okay, we go for the dragon and we go for the Gwen who's overextended. Then I think you're not that much it's not much of a threat, because you have Ghost, you have TP, you can just TP away, you can Ghost away. You have a lot of options. It's not that easy to catch you as Gwen. You also have your W to be immune, things like that. So I think it's not that easy. And if MadLions commits for that, you can still TP if you think it's the right decision. You can go for the dragon, you can go for the base. So still, I think this is just not optimal, because now you only can go for the dragon really, and you don't really threaten much else. So MadLions kind of makes the decision now. Mervin is already going, I think Azir is already there, and it's kind of a 2v1. So now they give the Nasha kind of to Fnatic, but why is Oscarinen fighting there then? Why is Oscarinen fighting if your whole idea is to get the Nasha and then to kind of finish the game? It all has to go through the Gwen, because Gwen is your strongest side lane presence, nobody can stop her in the side lane at this point. You have TP still up as well, you're so strong, and you need to be alive. You need to be alive. Why are we fighting 1v2 there? I don't understand. What he should actually do is he should go away and concede the dragon, and then they can actually do something with the Nasha. Also, an idea maybe what he could also do is here he can actually TP there if they want to fight this. He can TP there. Azir no TP, K'Sante no TP. Why are we fighting this? Why are we fighting this? No idea. This is, even if he gets 1 kill, let's say he trades 1 for 1, he's still dead for a minute, and they can't do anything with Nasha for 1 minute. So what's the point? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And now the situation kind of is already bad for Fnatic, because as we can see on the minimap, K'Sante can push mid lane wave, Azir can push bot, they can push top, they can push every wave, and it takes a lot of time for Fnatic to even get on the map and get some tempo and do something. So a lot of time wasted. Also they still have to wait for the Gwen, of course. So let's skip ahead. We wait for the Gwen. Like now we just group mid again. I don't know why we are grouping mid as 4. Why is Tristana not bot lane? I don't know. I don't really know. What are we kind of accomplishing here right now? Like, yeah, let's get the 0 turrets. Like, I don't get it. So you have to play with your Gwen, of course. It takes a bit of time now because she was dead for 1 minute. Then until she walks there, it takes another and pushes like 2 waves. It takes another minute. Then you have your Nesha is basically close to gone. So yeah, quite of questionable decision making. Now they get engaged on, they disengage, really nice. I think they have a lot of tools to disengage, so it's not even that easy for Mad to get a fight. But in the meantime, like now they have like maybe a little window. I still think, just imagine Tristana is bot lane the whole time, like she's not doing anything there. Why is she not bot lane? It would be already harder to respond. What is Oscar Rinnen doing there? Why is he flanking mid lane? What is going on? Like, what are we contesting here? Nothing. This is so useless. Play with your side lanes. This side lane, nobody is attending it. Like now he is going there, which is way too late. Oscar Rinnen, for no reason at all, completely conceded the side lane there, so now it's again here, and nothing is happening for them. This Nesha is completely useless. If you play like this, why even go for the Nesha? This is like elementary school macro gameplay. Also now, when I'm already at it, what are these recalls? Okay, now everybody recalls completely off sync. So first we have the Karma recall, then we have the Ezreal recall, now Poppy recalls, now Tristana recalls. It's all everybody recalls on like another timer. And now Gwen is still doing Crux, so she is not applying any pressure at all on the map. What is she doing next? Now she recalls. Wow, he got a Fiendish Codex. We can win the game now, I guess. Complete waste of time. Like they don't play the map at all. They just group mid, get like half an item and let MadLionsKoi for free. And why are we grouping mid now again? Why are we not using our side lanes? What is going on? No, nothing is going on with our side lanes. Why? Nesha is gone now. We don't have any side lanes to play with. Now we don't even play with mid lane wave anymore. We go for the blue buff. So Fnatic is not progressing the game at all. Why are we going for a scuttle crab now? What is the scuttle crab doing? Nesha is not up for 2.5 minutes. What does Vision here accomplish? Nothing. Why do we need to commit 4 people for the scuttle crab? We concede mid lane wave. We already did nothing with the side lane waves. And now MadLions can just push mid lane for free because Scuttle Crab is more important than to fight the mid lane wave. Completely free in it now for MadLions. This is really some of the worst gameplay I've seen. We just play with nothing. And now we group mid again. We don't play with a side lane again. And let me remind you, with the lead at the beginning, maybe we can still fight a 5v5 pretty well. Now this lead is basically gone. Like, he has also 3 items now. He has a Zhonya's now, he's closer as well. They are basically all the same, they catched up in levels, and their team comp is much better in a straight up 5v5. So everything Fnatic worked for in their early to mid game is completely gone. They don't play to their win conditions. Now we are grouping mid, we are fighting mid. Like, why are we doing this? What are we doing? Why are we going for Cassandra? We don't even hit like half of our spells. We just randomly fight mid lane Aram. This is like really... I can find 5 Division 2 teams who play better macro than whatever this is. And we lose the game. This is really like what the worst games, like 9th to 10th place NA LCS for 5 years ago played like this maybe. This is our top 4 in LEC right now. This is just really sad. This is really sad. I don't know what to say, to be honest. This is the top 4 team in LEC. If you enjoyed this last minutes of the match as much as me, feel free to comment or subscribe. Whatever you feel like.